Good morning. Let's do something fun today, actually. My baby's asleep. He's running a cold, runny nose. And I thought, yeah, today's gonna be a difficult day to work, you know. So before I start to work, let's do something fun. Right? I got some soft jazz playing in the background. Sometimes soft jazz remind me of pornos. So what's gonna be fun today, huh? Let's talk about tics. Today I'm gonna give you a tour of my tics. Earlier I did a tour of my tics, a short video, like 10-second video on Facebook. I'll give you a more in-depth tour of my tics. So again, I'm 38, Chinese American, New Yorker. I've been diagnosed with Tourette syndrome since 1991. My first tic started with the tongue stick when I was 8 years old. I was taking a bath with my father. He noticed, and he said, "What are you trying to imitate a snake?" So even now, after I perform this tic, I have the urge of the impulse of doing more. So I go like this. See? So it actually prevents the tongue from coming out. So this is years of training myself, able to stop this tic. So even when I do now, still need a way to stop it. So that was the highlight of my tic when I was 8 years old. So there's really not much tic, maybe fast blinks. People with Tourette's, we blink very fast, right? A lot of the time, it's almost like a very fast modern digital camera. We're talking about like 12 frames per second, you know. Yeah. So I had those blinks. Then after I came to the U.S. in 91, perhaps environment change. I got older, you know. And the stress, I'm trying to assimilate, new country. You know, New York City is very diverse. When people think of like racism and stuff like that, it's when you live down south, when everyone's all white. But in New York City, when it's so diverse, there are all kinds of people. So a lot of these people were, you know, enemies back home in the homelands, and they come here. So there's all kind of people, all kind of beef. So there's all kind of stress and all kind of hate. So, so while trying to adapt, learn a new culture, you know, besides being pointed at for having slanty eye, my eye's not even really that slanty actually. Sometimes, you know, I want to see other guys, other Chinese guys, Asian guys with more slanty eyes. I actually like those eyes. You know what I'm saying? They look nice. I'm jealous of people with this kind of eyes. You know, little pull back. You know, my sons have it. That's the Korean in them. You know what I'm saying? I like their eyes better. So if people call me slanty eyes, you know, I'm like, you know what? I wish I have slanty eyes. You know. So, but that wasn't the highlight of who I am in 1991 in junior high school. That's about the same time I got diagnosed. So this is on my, see, this is what I have right now, the tics. But at the time, I remember I had the shoulder movement. I had I used to go like this a lot. When you're like this, I bunch stuff up. Once I bunch it up, I touch. This touching eventually derive into this hand movement. Okay? So I don't touch anymore, but I turn that impulse into a hand movement. Yeah. I have had a slew of coprolalias, sticking out middle finger. This is already gone, you know. But even that, I still feel a little bit of an urge coming out. So I kind of grip my fist, make a fist a little bit, so it kind of stops. I used to say fuck, right? And I still have a, you know, trucker mouth, you know. My wife too, you know. We both have very colorful language, you know. So But that's aside from the point. But I used to say fuck because I want to say fuck, right? It's a bad word, but fuck. But even now, there's a difference between I say fuck you, right, and it's a different, right? Emotionally, I'm charged up saying that word, and a tic is different. So as a tic, now I'm thinking about it. I bite my bottom lip. My teeth is actually white. I hate the dentist. So, and then I used to say, "Fuck you, bitch," right? So all that disappeared. And "fuck you, bitch." Eventually, I'm trying to find a way to still release the impulse, yet make it more, socially acceptable. So instead of "fuck you, bitch," it eventually became. You notice the 3 tones. Fuck you, bitch. So I still have this tic now. So this gets crazy at the time. So that's why people say, you having a seizure? And of course I'm dyslexic. I'm very bad handwriting. That's it's always been with me. Very bad handwriting. It's getting worse and worse. I type. So. Had intrusive thoughts, a lot of different kind of intrusive thoughts. Some are violent, some are sexual. A lot of time it's like having your own movie, playing. And as I mentioned, when I was taking ORAP, the prolonged effect of me taking daily ORAP, and without actually trying to winning it, trying to, cut down the dosage. And I took a lot of medicine. I took for 8 years. That got me really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that gave me very toxic, intrusive thoughts. I constantly hear people like my mom just mocking me, jeering me, calling me all kind of names. Eventually, I got kind of suicidal from all this. So after I quit the medication, that intrusive thoughts went away. But I still have intrusive thoughts. As a grown man, intrusive thoughts come in the weirdest place. Weirdest time, okay? I'm not gonna talk about it, but weirdest time, okay? OCD doesn't bother me too much with OCD these days. OCD come a lot with confidence. You gotta trust yourself, That's why, sometimes when you leave the car, you wanna make sure ignition switch is 1, 4 windows 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's 5. You check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. Tell yourself, trust yourself. So that's a little tour of my tics. I think I forgot a lot of my tics, but that's basically what I have, what I had, and what I have. I think I should say more like what I have. Tourette tics are very interesting. They don't exactly go away. They're kind of hidden somewhere until someone who have a similar tic and trigger you. It's like a hidden body language, and it comes out of nowhere. Yeah. So right now I'm 38. I got this tic. This is a motor tic combined with motor, right? Then there's a motor tic combined with vocal, because I got the slight shoulder, neck, jaw, cheeks, obviously making a noise. So this is my most common tic right now, right? And yeah, so thank you for watching Fabulously Tourette, and I got some fabulous looking tics. Thank you for the tour. I mean, you should thank me for giving you the tour of my tics. Goodbye.